Welcome, beloved. Have you dared to dream and walk fully in the dream? I was merely a little girl that dared to dream and looked at life from a different perspective. Not so much of where I came from, but to think on where I'm going. I was the little girl that came out of the hood. And even though at that time I was in the hood, had so many big visions and seen the greatness and everything, which changed my beliefs. My beliefs was just because I was born in the ghetto don't mean I have to remain in the ghetto. And what did I want to do with my life is that I actually wanted to be, that I am going to be, that I am, right? The great change to make an impact in the world, to leave a stamp on history. Whereas though a little girl like me had dared to dream. What is your dream today? Did you drop that dream? Did you let that dream die? Regardless of the life's, you know, circumstances and the people that you may meet, there's always a little pebbles, some seeds sown. You have to get what is also not spoken, but also to pay attention, get active listening to see what is spoken. And then to, like, while following the Father's lead, He begins to expose and unfold some things in your path. So that way you can take those things. And even if you begin to forget some things in the important time, He will begin to bring those things back to your remembrance. So that way you know, number one, you're on the right path. And number two is when He brings those things to pass, all of that is a part of where He's taking you. Do you dare to dream today? What is your dream? And just know those dreams is not wasted. Even when life knock you down a couple of times, because it will, you know, that is the plan of the enemy, to knock you down, to get you distracted, because he knows if you get into the place where God has you to go to, you're going to be unstoppable, unmovable. Nobody, regardless of how they are disguised, is going to be able to take you off track. And you're going to do that great thing that God has designed for you to do. So pick them dreams back up. Look at all the words that God has sent His messengers, His mouthpiece to give you. And don't compromise. Because many people have compromised. Even if they saying that they are a part of the household of faith, they have compromised in different areas. And don't allow ego and pride and greed and the love of money to change your character, your countenance. Because at the end, you win. You are a winner. You are a conqueror. You are the apple of God's eyes. You speak the oracles of God. And regardless of how you may feel, even what you may see, we walk by faith and not by sight. And knowing now faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. You got to increase your faith. You got to begin to use that faith to believe in things that out of your control, that's out of your reach, and you may don't even have the finances for at this time. But how big is your faith? And are you trusting God to bring you to that expected end? Regardless, even if you are the only one walking that path, God will open up the doors. God will send people in your path. And even while He sends people in your path, you're going to have to discern what is God and what is not God. Because you set the trajectory on where you're going to go, with God leading and guiding the way. So dare to dream today and walk in it, beloved. Walk in it. Walk in it with the full authority that has been given to you, and known that you was created to have dominion on this earth. And remember the promises that God has given you. And the answer is yes and amen. And also, too, begin to set everything in order. Let your yes be yes and your no be no. Don't compromise for the sake of somebody saying, I am God's representative, because you got to listen and submit to God first. And don't be wavering. Don't be wavering, because life can knock you down so to the point as you begin to waver. You begin to get weary. You begin to be at that place, be like, God, I can't take no more. God, stay anchored in God. Stay anchored in prayer. Take Him at His word. He does not lie. He can't be tempted. Stand flat-footed on the dream that He has given you, on the vision that He has given you. And don't waver. I'm going to say don't waver. Don't waver again. Don't waver. Stand. God is going to begin to open up doors for you. He's going to open up divine doors. But also to know, too, the enemy is going to send counterfeit doors. And when the enemy begins to send counterfeit doors, you begin to try the spirit by the spirit to see if they from God. And if their ways and don't line up with God, then you know that they was not sent. That they was not sent by God. Don't compromise. Stand in integrity. And just know you have arrived. You have arrived. The red carpet is being poured out for you. And your team is ready. Be blessed.